Hi everyone, yo soy Jessica
Yo soy Mariela.
y les damos la bienvenida al primer episodio de nuestro podcast.
Chisme Club with my sister. Al fin, we're finally sitting down and doing this.
I know,
we've been tries.
Yes, you have no idea.
When you have kids, man,
You can't get anything
crazy.
done. Yeah. But welcome.
Yes.
Y gracias por estar con nosotros. Gracias por todo el apoyo que nos han mostrado.
El primer episodio de hoy vamos a estar hablando un poquito de nosotros para que ustedes nos conozcan un poquito más. Para los que no saben, nosotros somos hermanas. Can you guess who's the oldest one?
Just kidding,
You
it's
are.
me. No, pero bienvenidos. En este podcast vamos a tener un poquito de todo. Chismes, historias, cosas que nos pasan. Vamos a estar haciendo historias que ustedes nos manden. Si quieren contar alguna historia interesante. Creo que va a ser un podcast donde mucha gente va a poder relate to the stories.
And it's going to be a little bit of everything, even if it's not a chisme, you know, like if you guys need advice, or sometimes, you know, a veces uno solo necesita que desahogarse or something, y nosotros aquí estamos para darles la opinión.
Que no nos pidieron.
Exactly. We do just want to make one thing clear, antes que empecemos con las preguntas. Hace unos días we posted that we were doing this, and les queremos dar las gracias a todos ustedes because we received a lot of support, a lot of love.
Very positive feedback.
But I got the feeling reading some of the comments that people think we're going to be talking shit about our neighbor or something. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not like that. You know,
you guys wanted to. No, I'm just kidding. No,
we did get a lot of very positive feedback. But yeah, the whole chisme part about our podcast is literally chismear. You know, cuando uno llega con su, like nosotras, right?
Comadre.
Yeah.
We are comadres, actually.
Yeah, we are
right?
comadres, yes. But anyways, chismear, solo platicar, hablar de cosas que nos pasan, cosas que nos han pasado, cosas así. Pero no es para ser de mala onda con nadie, es solo chismear, platicar y compartir con ustedes cosas que nos pasan a nosotros y estoy segura que también les pasan a ustedes.
Yeah, y si ustedes nos quieren mandar alguna historia o como dije anteriormente, some advice or just something, you just want to talk to somebody, you guys can send us an email or on Instagram. Y si ustedes quieren que nosotros lo contemos aquí, lo podemos contar. Obviamente puede ser anónimo, or if you guys want people to know who you are, we can do that too. We're also going to be doing some
like Mariela Rodríguez nos mandó la siguiente historia.
We also are going to do Reddit stories, and you've seen the Am I the Asshole post, right?
Yeah.
So then we're going to read a story y después nosotros vamos a dar la opinión que
no
are
they
assholes or they're not assholes.
Yeah,
so it should be fun, you know.
Sí, vamos a tener de todo. Entonces, como dijimos, este episodio es para que nos conozcan. Somos hermanas y somos 2 de 4. Somos originariamente de Guatemala y llevamos viviendo en Nueva York más de la mitad de nuestra vida.
Yeah, we're going to be like 24 years.
Something like that,
on
yeah.
the 10th.
Yeah, we came
crazy.
de Guatemala el 10 de marzo y aquí estamos. No nos hemos ido. Yeah.
Y esperamos que nos quedemos aquí.
Trump, don't deport us.
Imagine.
But yeah, welcome everyone. Vamos a hacernos unas preguntas. Some of them are a little deep, but I think it's going to give you guys an idea of who we are. And yeah, let's get started.
Do you want to start?
All right, I'll start. Okay, so I'm going to start. I'm going to ask her the questions. She's going to give me her opinion. En esta ocasión sí yo se la pedí. What is one thing you think I should change about my life?
I think you need to stop being too serious.
Okay.
I feel like you have to start enjoy. I mean, I feel like you do enjoy life, right? But I feel que tienes que dejar de ser un poquito más seria.
Okay.
And have a little more fun with yourself.
Yeah, I guess I am very serious. So I am the oldest out of the 4. So I think that growing up, and como tal vez muchos de ustedes también siendo los hermanos mayores, sí, como que nos toca tomar responsabilidad. Madurar más antes. Yeah. Y yo creo que eso kind of shapes our life to be down to business. Like, this is what needs to be done. This is what I'm going to do. So I think I am serious because of that, I guess. I don't know. But
I feel like you're not always that serious because
I mean, if I have
I
have a couple of shots, I'm not that serious.
Yeah, she's not.
But yeah, no, I it's funny because someone recently told me that I do look very serious, que doy un poquito de miedo, but I'm like,
that's what I've heard before, like when people, I guess like your friends and then they get to know me, they're like, oh, like you're not like Jessica,
Yeah, we're completely different. Like, yo soy seria y I guess very to myself, and you are the complete opposite. Like, Mariela, todo el mundo la conoce, Mariela es amiga de todos. I have a very small circle.
Yeah.
But I think you are probably my best friend.
I feel like that's what happens when you become parents, like, and I feel like we see each other almost every day. So, yeah.
All right.
That's my answer.
All right. Moving on. Okay, so this is one thing that really bothers me about Mariela. She never reads. Like, why don't you ever read? Like, she'll send me some random story that she saw on TikTok, and it has like, she just reads the title and it has nothing to do with the point she wants to get across.
Yeah, because I like to scan through the articles. Like, why am I going to read the whole entire thing? This is really funny when it comes to, like papeles importantes or anything.
She doesn't read.
Before I even para contestar, I feel like I always send it to her and I'm like, does this sound good? I sent an email recently, right? I'm like, is this good or not? And then she like fixed whatever I had
completed. Like, completely changed the whole thing.
That's like that. Have you seen the meme when it's like, it says put your social security number, and then I'll tell Jessica, should I put my social security number in here?
For real. Literally, that's exactly.
I don't know.
How
I just don't like reading.
So weird. Anyways, all right. My third question. What is the biggest regret you have?
The biggest regret I have is, I have a couple. But recently...
But like the biggest one.
I feel like not saving my money.
Okay, yeah, I could say that too.
I feel like in the past 10 years, I feel like if I would have been smart with money, I wouldn't have to worry as much as I... But I feel like everybody's worrying about money now, but...
Yeah.
But I definitely feel like I could have not been doing dumb shit like I was before.
Okay.
And save money.
I mean, I can relate to that. Especially before we had kids.
Yeah.
Like,
but you know what's weird? I feel like I have more money. I mean, I'm not saying that tengo dinero de sobra, right? But I feel like I have more money now than when I used to not have Leonardo. Maybe because I'm being an adult
responsible.
Now, responsible. Yeah, but before, that's what I was thinking about that the other day. And I was like, because I've always worked, like 2 jobs, and I've always had good money, but I don't know where the hell the money went.
Because you used to buy stupid shit.
I know, yeah. But I'm like, shouldn't I have less money now that I have, like, another mouth to feed? Or, like, another kid, more responsibilities? Or maybe because I'm just more responsible now. Like, I know, like, the cualquier cosa, I have to have a little something,
Yeah, I think that's a big
thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you are being a little more responsible. But there's still a lot of work.
Yeah, for slowly but steady.
Slowly but surely, yes. Okay.
Why did I say slowly but steady?
Porque hablamos inglés y en español y a veces se nos olvida y no sabemos la palabra. Entonces, you're gonna see que nos va a pasar bastante.
Pero no somos no sabo kids, though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we're definitely no sabo kids. Pero sí, a veces tartamudeamos porque se nos traba la lengua o porque no sabemos cómo decirlo ni en español.
But you know what I mean, right? And I know what you mean.
Yeah, so exactly. Yeah. Y ustedes nos van a entender también. My next question, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you like to go?
Let's see. I feel like I don't need to go on vacation. I just need a good night's sleep. Like,
you sleep a lot.
Sleep. I don't think I do.
Yes, you do.
I don't think I do. I'll go to sleep like around 12 and then I have to get up at 6. I feel like that's not a lot. Or sometimes, I don't know if that's ever happened to you. Like sometimes like, okay, ahorita me voy a ir a dormir temprano. and then I do what I have to do, and then when I check the freaking time, it's like midnight, and then
Wait,
I'm on my phone.
have you seen that meme donde está, me voy a ir a dormir temprano, and then it's like, es las 3 de la mañana, y te dice la crema aclaradora del culo? That's literally us every day.
You know what I watch, like, that, and that's when I know, like, okay, time to go to, when I watch the people washing the carpet.
Yes.
Have you seen
Or the one with the Indian people, like, building up.
Oh my god, did you see that guy putting that
God.
knife in between his toes and cutting the meat?
Oh my God,
was
no,
like,
that's gross.
that's when I know it's time for me
Fun
to turn
fact
the
about
phone.
fun fact about me, I cry when I laugh a lot. So if you see me wiping my tears, it's because I'm laughing a lot and my tears come out.
So that's a good thing.
That's a good thing. Yeah, I'm not, some weirdo. What is one thing you want to change about your life to become a better person?
I feel like I have to be more responsible on important things because I feel like I'm not. I feel like, I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this. For example, I'm not going to say what because I know you would, but I'm embarrassed to say it. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this next week. I'm done. I'm leaving. No, it's like those things that are like, okay, I'm going to do it next week. And then something happens and then I can't do it next week. But that's my goal for 2025.
Pero invítenla a la calle y si va.
I don't go out that much anymore. I wish I don't have the energy to do it anymore. But
if you say so, sweetie.
But that is my goal. Hopefully, what will you give me if I go get it?
Dentro de 6 meses, les voy.
It's okay, no pasa nada.
Next
No, so
question.
I just feel like I do have to be more responsible and more on top
100%.
of things, and I need to
100%.
stop slacking.
100%. Okay, my last question. Why do you think we're so close now? Why were we not so close as kids?
I feel like maybe because we were both so different, and I feel like we're still so different, and I feel like we're always going to be different, but I feel like we used to judge each other. Because like I would always say like, why aren't you like out there and enjoy? I mean, you were, but
in a different, yeah.
But I feel like we both have different lifestyles.
Yeah, definitely.
But that's good, you know what I mean? Like I feel like it's not. Yo siento que si fuéramos la misma persona, then we would be butting heads all the time.
Yeah, probably.
But,
I mean, we did when we were younger. Like we did not get along at all. Yeah.
Not until. Like
the kids were born. Yeah, literally when my oldest was born, that's when we became very close. And I think we've gotten to the point where we respect our differences. Y I guess nos aceptamos una la otra.
Yeah.
Because we do mostly everything together. Yeah. So yeah. All right. Your turn. I'm scared.
Drum roll. Okay. This is almost similar to yours, kind of. But what would you change?
Always copying me.
Okay. What would you change, if anything, about our experience growing up?
I definitely feel like y hablando por mi punto de vista, right? Yo creo que we didn't enjoy, like, my personal opinion again. I feel like I didn't really enjoy life as much because I was just so busy being an adult, kind of like with responsibilities. So I guess tal vez no rezongar tanto también porque now, like, yo miro la vida que tienen otras personas y la verdad, we had a pretty good. We did. Like, we had a great childhood compared to some of the stories we hear from our friends. So I guess tal vez ser un poquito más agradecida con lo que tenía y tal vez disfrutar un poquito de lo que teníamos antes que no lo valoré tanto tal vez porque no me daba cuenta lo dichosa que era. So yeah, I guess that.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Right.
Did you ever, I feel like after I left, like our parents' house, I always thought that everybody was raised the same. You know, I remember this occasion that I'm never gonna forget. That I went over our friend's house and she was being so nasty to her mom, and then I'm just waiting for her mom to beat the shit out of her. But she didn't, and I was like, "How are you talking to her like that?" And she's like, "She doesn't care."
Yeah.
And I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, no, I think one thing that our mother, mostly our mother, showed us era de respetarla. Like,
Yeah.
you did not.
I feel like that is not embarrassing her. She hates.
Yes.
She hated to be embarrassed, and I embarrassed her a handful of times, and
yeah.
But you know, gracias a eso, you know, like we are who we are now. I feel like
100%. I think that she was a very strict parent, and gracias a Dios que era así, because we became very responsible adults. I think.
Yeah.
You know, and
we did. Yeah, that's
we're
true.
hard workers. Rezongonas, but you know, we're very, very good hard workers.
We cry and we whine, but we get the job done. You know.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes. Okay, what is something you wish you would have told me when we were kids, and why didn't you tell me?
I don't think I ever told you I loved you.
I don't think you did.
I think we.
Hurtful.
I would have definitely expressed my feelings a little bit better. But then again, the fact that we were so different and we didn't really get along, didn't really let me tell you how much I loved you, which I did.
But we tell each other we love each other
every day.
Like we, even if, you know, I usually come over to her house every day, and
siempre que nos despedimos,
other, you know what I mean? Like even at night when I get out of work, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like
yeah, every day.
If I don't message her, like she'll stalk me, and she knows where I am all the time.
Yeah, I think we both do.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah,
that's me. When you tell me you're gonna come over the house and then you don't hurry up, I'm like, where is she? She's not ni ha salido del driveway todavía.
Yeah, she's literally the only person I share my location with, and you know, she's always checking in.
I feel like it's good, you know. Like I told her, why did we start sharing the location?
When I went to Nashville, she was afraid I was gonna get kidnapped or something.
Oh yes, yes, and I was like, uno nunca sabe, you know, like
yeah, because you know,
you never know.
Far away.
Yeah, you know, like that movie Taken when they went to Italy, or where did they go? France?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, they
got kidnapped.
Listen, en estos tiempos ya no se puede confiar en nadie.
That is
true. Mi mamá ni en sus hombres se puede confiar uno, which is true.
Which is very true, yeah. Okay, next question.
All right, so I feel like I always bother you with this. Obviously, you know that I'm joking, but how do you feel about getting older? How old are you turning this year? Well, you just turned.
I just turned 24. 40? No, no, I just turned 34. And I cannot believe that I am 34.
I know, that's crazy.
I used to think that people that were 25 were old. I'm literally 10 years past that. But yeah, I cannot believe that I'm that old.
That's crazy.
34.
I know, that's like...
I'm closer to 40. That's kind of scary.
But that's good, though.
But I don't look it, I hope.
You've lived a good life.
Yo me puedo morir en paz.
Oh my God, don't say that. Okay, let's see. Have you ever judged my parenting skills? And why?
100%.
Why?
I think it goes back to us being so different, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I guess there's certain situations where I would have acted differently.
Like what, for example?
So, for example, when Leonardo was younger, he used to cry a lot. Leonardo,
he would cry when
you couldn't even look at him because he'd be like,
two, I think. It was like
it was bad.
Freaking terrible. Yeah. Twos, man.
Like, so I think the whole crying thing, I would have dealt with it a little bit different. Like I would have been like, okay, Leonardo, like this is not a big deal. Like you don't have to cry for this. And like there's obviously things that you know they're 2 years old and they don't know. So I don't know. I guess just explaining like the whole crying thing a little bit better to him.
Yeah, I feel like I have. That's why he's a complete.
He has gotten.
After he was. Yeah, I think it was like just the whole year he was 2 years old. Like
yeah, that was a tough year.
He would take a nap, and then when he would wake up, like he was like
pissed.
You know,
yeah.
I was like, Lord, take the wheel, Jesus.
Yeah.
But he's gotten a lot better.
He's a completely different person. He's like a little teenager now.
Remember his graduation?
Oh my God. Yeah, he had a little graduation and he lost it.
And he was wearing the cutest outfit and he freaking like fell and I was like, Jesus Christ. And then when he went to go get his diploma, he was like, nah. But he has the last one this year, so
yeah.
Hopefully you'll do good.
Yeah.
Ya entiende bastante, yeah.
Yeah,
so
no, he's grown.
We gotta
grown
give
up.
him
props.
Yes.
He's doing really good.
Yeah.
He goes, I want to go to Titi Yeshi's house.
Yeah, I didn't even tell him I was coming here today, or he wouldn't have let us do anything. But
yeah, but we love them. They're amazing.
We do
love them so much.
Okay, I'm just gonna do one more.
Okay.
Okay, when did you well, this is similar to yours again, but
again, copiándome.
When did you realize that we got super close? I mean, I know, it was obviously after Sophia was born, but when do you think it was like, okay, like we're locked in together?
Definitely with the kids.
Mm-hmm.
I think that like las dos solitas no teníamos mucho en común, but I guess like our kids do. Like my youngest and your little one are the same exact person.
Oh my
it's
God,
freaking
yes.
crazy.
Yeah.
They call each other brother and sister.
Yes. I'm always gonna be so thankful for Ellie because I feel like he's as smart as he is because of her.
Yes.
Even though she teaches him bad things too, but that's okay. I'll let it slide. But she literally taught him how to walk.
Yes, she did.
She did.
He wanted to play with her so badly that le dio el coraje de hacerlo.
Yeah.
And he was just so excited to play with her, and she's always been such a great big sister.
Even
right?
the first day that I brought him home, do you remember?
She loved him.
Yes.
From day one. It was crazy.
Yes.
Estaba chiquita, right? She was
she was like 2, I think.
Yeah, she was little.
Yeah.
She was little.
She had just turned 2 because she's born in November and he's January.
Yeah, so she's one thing about her is that she's not egoísta. She is just like a little mama.
Yeah, she
right?
is. Yes, she's very caring. I remember when I was pregnant, she was always with me. Do you remember? Like we were together every day.
Yeah, we were a little nervous that she was gonna be jealous, but no,
not at all.
Not at all. Yeah, so
she was so good. Yeah, we love them.
We love
They're
them
the best.
so much. Yes, they are.
And let me see. I think that's it for my questions.
And that gives you, un poquito de idea de quiénes somos, cómo crecimos. And I think going back to the whole growing up thing, yo creo que nuestros papás crecieron en un tiempo donde estaban en pura supervivencia.
Mode,
yeah. Y, yo creo que nos tocaba hacer un poquito de todos a cada uno. Pero al final del día, gracias a Dios que nuestros papás trabajaron bien duro. Gracias a Dios a ellos somos quien somos, estamos donde estamos. Y de verdad, gracias por la educación que nos brindaron, porque yo creo que si no nos hubieran dado la educación que tenemos.
I feel like si hubiéramos venido en los tiempos de ahorita, we would be screwed.
Yeah.
Like, not to judge, but kids now.
No, it's a completely different
generation. Like the whole generation, I think, yeah.
Yeah, it's a completely different generation. I think there is, yo creo que social media tiene mucho que ver.
Yes.
Porque yo creo que los muchachos se dan cuenta de una vida, fictiva que de verdad no existe. Porque lo que uno mira en social media, it's really not.
And you know what I feel like? Bastantes veces, I've noticed, like, with the kids, not even kids, like the teenagers, they feel, and I feel like I used to feel the same way, like you're gonna be a teenager forever, and it's not like that, like
no.
Once you hit like the real world, like that's it, like it's not easy. It's so like I feel like antes I used to always I don't want to say judge, but I would always be like, why is mom so tough on us, like, and now that I'm an adult, like, even before I had kids, like como que entendía, like, okay, like she was literally saving us from the chaotic world that's out there, because not everybody is a good person.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I feel like I didn't learn that until especially now that I have Leonardo, you know what I mean? Like, I remember I would always, this is embarrassing, right? But I would always cry because my mom never let me go out, like, to have sleepovers or go far away. And now I'm like, thank God, because tanta cosa que se ve ahora, y ella siempre decía, uno nunca sabe, and it's true, like, uno nunca sabe now,
Yeah.
So I want to thank her.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Mama.
Mhm.
But another thing is that los muchachos de ahora, they want to grow up so fast, and it's not like um la vida no es fácil. It's not easy, and mi consejo para todos es que enjoy su niñez lo más que puedan, like do dumb shit.
Because it's over so
it's
fast.
over so quickly,
Yeah.
and cuiden su inocencia lo más que puedan, porque lo que se mira en social media, lo que se mira en TikTok, lo que se mira, la gente nunca va a poner lo malo que le pasa.
Yeah, that's true.
Todo va a ser like, oh,
That's
look, I have
true.
this, I have that, I'm going here, I'm going there. But it's not, la vida no siempre es así, like, shit gets tough.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially en los tiempos de ahora now, it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's coming back to like the social media now and everything, but I feel like now, I don't know if the world has always been this freaking crazy or not, but
I don't know.
Or maybe it was, but people just didn't have the social media to post about it. I don't know.
Yeah, but I think it's also como like a fictional world that people just want to be perfect and
Aesthetic.
yeah, for real. Y la verdad no, las cosas no, pues no son así, and I think that una de las cosas que, and this is something like I'm trying to teach my kids, and I know you're trying to teach your son as well, is that it's okay when things don't work out.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Porque ahora yo creo que es algo que los muchachos no les están, no es que no les estén enseñando, pero como que no, exactly.
Yes.
So when something happens, it's literally the end of the world.
Yeah.
So yo creo que aprender y como adultos también, porque también, o sea, no es fácil aceptar cuando las cosas no salen mal.
I feel like we just went over that, right? Like with you with Ellie and me with Leonardo.
Mm-hmm.
Like they'll be playing games and then one of them wins and then the other one's freaking out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, it's okay.
It's okay.
Like no siempre vas a ganar. So you gotta learn how to deal with the situation. Like it's okay. You can always try again and you'll eventually win. But
yeah, no siempre se gana.
Exactly.
No siempre se gana. So I think that's that's one thing that, again, I'm very appreciative de que crecí cuando crecí. Porque yo creo que sí ha sido algo que nos ha ayudado y en lo personal me ha ayudado mucho.
Y somos lo que somos por eso.
Yeah, 100%.
I have actually one more question, and I meant to ask you this the other time, but I forgot. What is the best memory that you have of us growing up? Wait, can I tell you mine? And I think it's the same one as yours.
Okay.
Do you remember, at the time we're 4 siblings. Somos 3 hermanas y un hermano y mi mamá y mi papá. Y en el tiempo, I never knew that, I don't know, right? But I never felt like we didn't have money.
Yeah.
Because I remember mi papá los domingos, he would take, my mom has always
Are you going to say about the Chinese food?
Yes,
oh
wait, that and another one. So my mom has always been a very hard worker. She's
both our parents have.
Yes, she's
a hustler, entrepreneur.
So she's always hustled, and I feel like I got that from her.
Yes, 100%.
I feel like I've gotten that from her. But I remember hace años, like I don't even know how many years ago. Bastante gente no tenía carro. I remember cuando antes ir a Riverhead, it was a trip, you know. So I remember my mom. I don't even know how the hell she did it. Now that I think of it. She would go to these places, I remember we used to go to Queens. Remember she used to get
the ponchos.
The ponchos, yes. And then she would go to casa en casa selling her ponchos and everything. Because I remember she always said, because we have at the time we only had el hermano más pequeño que nosotros, and she said she would never bring her kids to a babysitter. So she started
to babysit, yes.
And then I guess the babysitting money wasn't enough, so she started to vender ponchos. And then, she would sell zapatos and,
perfumes,
everything.
Makeup.
Even she still does that to this day. But I remember, do you remember when we used to go to Las Cortinas?
Yes.
I don't even know what the name of the store ever was, because they would just say, vamos a ir a Las Cortinas, we would get up early. How far of a drive was that? Like an hour, maybe?
Maybe like an hour and 20.
I always wonder, I have to ask her, how did you ever find that place?
I have no idea.
So she would go to, this place,
it was kind of like como un the arcade in Greenville, right?
Something like that, yeah. But bigger, I feel.
Yeah.
And bautizamos el lugar como las cortinas, you know, so every time we would go, you know, like we knew that Sundays they would take us to the cortinas, and we
the
would
Chinese
always take,
place.
yes, they would always take us to the buffet in
Yeah.
Riverhead by the,
Or the ones in Brentwood.
yes, yeah, every Sunday, you know, like
We always went out
we
to
always
eat.
went. I feel like that's one of my favorite memories.
Yeah.
And I remember,
Mine too.
you know, obviously, like, she was buying whatever she had to buy. And uno ahí in the toy section, you know what I mean? Like, do you remember, like, the gay guy he used to...
Yes.
And he was hitting on our uncle?
Yes. He was like the nicest guy. But it's a core memory that we both have.
And the store's not there anymore because I used to
No,
live
they
over there
closed.
and they closed it down.
Yeah, so they had this gay guy that was over the top,
Yes,
right?
he was like, Papi, come here. He was so fun. He knew us.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
we used
because we used to go
so
every
often.
weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was...
But that's one of my best memories that I have.
agree.
That and passing the tools to my dad. You never did that, right?
No, I never did that.
Me and Jonathan, you know, he'd be like, come help me light the freaking car or whatever, right? And he has like the freaking hood up and then like you're holding the flashlight, like, no, he's like, not like that. I was like, okay.
No, I never did that.
I always share the meme. It's like, you can't hurt my feelings because I used to help my dad get tools like that.
Yeah,
but
no, I
those
never
are
did
really nice memories, you know. And then,
Yeah.
but like I said, you know, like only they know what they were struggling at the time. But they, you know, we didn't have a perfect childhood, but I feel like we had everything we needed.
Absolutely.
And we're very thankful.
Yeah, and you know, our mother was always there.
Yeah.
She was always there. Con el cincho en mano.
Whooping our asses, but she was always there, and she still is now, you know.
Yeah, so kudos to both her mom and dad.
Yeah.
Porque they hustle.
Yeah, and they showed us how to hustle.
They showed us how to hustle, and you know, I think, you know, un consejo que yo le doy a los muchachos, you know, especially because of my job, I'm able to connect with a lot of kids. Like, being a parent is the hardest thing porque los hijos no vienen con instrucciones, and you know, I feel like as parents you're winging it, and every parent is trying their best. You know, y no importa, you know, si te sentís cansada, si estás enferma, you gotta get up and do what you have to do to make sure that your kids are okay. And I think that we are a generation that was very blessed to have hardworking parents. Y las generaciones de ahorita también, you know, like, muchos de ustedes tienen los recursos que our parents unfortunately didn't have, you know. Our parents were working por $5 la hora y they hustle. So, y con ganando eso lograron hacer bastante, lograron, you know, criar a su familia. So, for that, mom, dad, y toda la generación de papás que está aquí desde...
We love you.
We love you. We are very thankful. And,
un aplauso para mami y papi, porque en verdad rompieron.
Yeah, we love you guys. But yeah, I think that is it for now.
Yes.
We again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your support. We're gonna have different stories coming up. But we're very excited, and send us your feedback. Y como dijimos, cualquier cosa que quieren que hablemos, you know, we're gonna, you know, really dig in on being a parent later on, what it's like being a parent nowadays,
like all the tough situations that we go through, because at the end of the day, you know, I feel like nobody has their shit together. I don't know why.
Absolutely not.
I see people and I'm like, can you just tell me what you guys are doing? Because I am struggling over here.
I think we all are.
But yeah, that's what you know, like you said before, you know, like on social media, you know, like es una cosa, everybody just posts like lo bueno que les pasa, but you don't know what happens behind those doors.
True.
So
that is true.
Yeah.
So acompáñennos la próxima semana. Vamos a continuar chismeando y dando la opinión
que no nos pidieron.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Anything else?
No, I think we're good. Thank you guys for watching. We love you. Bye.